ready to go catch some more.
Here we go on the way down to our creek.
Part 2.
Took my brother's advice and put my fishing gear on, my short shorts, old shoes. It's early. I don't do good in the early.
Hopefully it don't rain.
Yeah, hopefully we don't get rained on. Here's our real trail. Let's get to our creek here.
Through the sting bushes. Never hook nobody.
It's a small price to pay. Let's see if it's up again. We came here yesterday and it was up a little bit from all the rain. Still caught a couple fish. Brother hooked into a nice bass and then blamed me for not tying the string when it came undone.
It was your fault. It's down from what it was yesterday. A little bit. So.
Looks a little clearer too.
Yep. Not as murky. Got us a white little minnow on here we're going to be trying today because the water's a little bit darker.
He's going to go with the white minnow and I'm going to go with the crawdad.
Crawdaddy. So
we'll see how it goes.
There.
Alright.
Alright guys, well my brother just hooked into one and got it up to the bank and it got off and I just hooked into this guy on the little white minnow. So, let's see what he did. Oh, goose.
That's a pretty big one.
He hammered it.
Swallowed it, didn't he?
Pretty good sized little fish right here.
My brother just hooked into his second fish.
Alright guys, we got another decent sized bass right here. This white minnow seems to be doing it today. Check this bass out, guys.
That's a nice bass.
It is a nice bass. Look at him. You see all the minnows jumping because he's around them?
Yeah.
Alright, let's get him in here.
Oh, no. Oh, see that coming. That was a big one.
Oh well. Man, that's fun anyway, man. I'm telling you. I mean, I just can't stress in the creek fishing. Creek fishing. That was a good bass.
That was a big one.
That was a good fish. Well,
what can you do?
What can you do? Alright guys, well, on this one here, we got it in as soon as possible. Because as soon as he hit it, he flew right up out of the water. So I thought he was a little bit bigger than what he really is. But the funny thing is I should have kept that little fish up because when we pulled him up, he spit a fish up at us. Something that he just ate, so that was pretty cool. So Greg caught one last time we was here and it had a crawdaddy in its mouth. Now I just caught one today and it had a fish in its mouth. Seems like this little white minnow is doing the trick today.
The fish was half as big as he was too.
Yeah, it was.
So just in case you guys are keeping score, that's fish number what, 2 for you?
It would have been 3 if I'd have landed that other one.
Would have been 3. I haven't caught any yet. I hooked one.
Hooked one. There he is, guys. Nice little creek fish. Get him some water. Whoa! Shot it down here. Whoop, never mind. I lost my pole.
He's gone. Did you? It's got to be right here somewhere. There it is.
What, you got it? Do it again. Lost.
Oh God.
Note. Don't let go of your guys' poles. Especially in the current. So guys, the last time we was down here, the water was a lot shallower. Well, not terribly too much shallower, but it was down a little bit more. And the current wasn't running the way it is right here. And the water was definitely clear. And today, we're hitting with this little white gulp bait. And, you know, the hitting they're not hitting quite as much and often as they did the last time we was down here. But it seems like we're catching bigger fish this time around, so. It just goes to show you, even if your creeks are muddy and are up and the water's running a little bit, still get out there, guys. It's still a lot of fun. So we'll be back at you guys in a minute with some more feet. Once again, guys, just these little holes of water. You'll get them. Matthew needs to get on the board, though.
I haven't caught a single one yet.
So far, guys, we're doing pretty good. Like I said earlier, the creek's muddy, but they're still getting it. Old Fizz Willie here still hasn't hooked in the fish yet, but that's about to change, I believe.
I hooked in the one, but I haven't landed one yet.
No, yeah, he hasn't landed one, so probably gonna run the camera until he gets one. So we'll be back at you guys in a minute here. At this point in the day, guys, my brother had to go to a cookout, so unfortunately he wasn't lucky enough to hook into any fish. Well, land any fish. He hooked a few, but he didn't land them. But he's going to be going with this this coming Saturday again. But anyway, he had to go. And it's now time for me to hook up with Greg Bostic, and we're going to go back down in the creek and get after it. We and Bostic down here and a few casts in. Already got our first fish, guys. So we got the creek master behind the camera, and we're going to be catching a lot of fish today. Alright, guys, moved up to hole number 2. This is where we got a net this time, so we're trying to do it a little bit smart. But this is where me and my brother was earlier this morning and caught that smaller one. But now we just landed that one. Not the biggest fish, but you know, pretty good for a creek fish. Now we gotta get Bostic one, so I'm gonna go behind the camera now, and Bostic's gonna get into one. Well, I'm starting to feel bad because this is Bostic's pole, Bostic's bait, and he hasn't caught anything yet. And this is the biggest creek fish to date. Well, the one I caught last weekend might be close to this. But this is a pretty nice fish. Get you guys a little close up on him. I mean, that's nice. Compared to the handle here, pretty good fish. I'm gonna get him in the water. Not just get it wet.
A little bit.
Take him in the water. There he goes. Awesome stuff today, guys. Me and my brother's down here earlier, and we caught some fish, but nothing like this. I mean, they're tearing it up.
Thanks to Bostic.
Thanks to Bostic. So it's time for Bostic to get one. Bostic's first fish of the day. Pretty good one. Not too shabby. We'll squat him down, bring him over here. Alright, go down in the water with him. Alrighty.
Ready to go catch some more.
Well, we're down to this new hole that we wanted to come try out, guys. About the third cast. Got him right there, but I want you guys to see this here. See them scars on there? So, something's been after him. Hopefully it's a bigger bass in this hole. But there he is. We've been catching these guys good. It's a pretty good little fish. So we'll let him go. The boss is gonna get after it. Well, that wraps up part 2. Well, not part 2, our second trip. All in all, it's pretty good. What do you think, boss? Pretty good?
Hell yeah. Always fun.
We caught quite a bit of fish, and some pretty nice ones too at that. Creeks are still a little muddy. They're starting to clear up, but even with them being a little up and a little muddy, we still did good. So stay tuned. We got plenty more creek fishing coming too. So yeah, me and Boston's gonna be getting after it Friday. So make sure you guys keep up with that, and we'll see you guys in the creek And get after them, guys. Get into your guys' creeks and try it out. 'Cause a lot of fun down there. Some good bass too. So we'll see you guys on down the road in the creek.